Welcome back to the deep dive. So today, we've got this interesting company, BeezyBeez Botanical Extract Products.
Yeah, we're looking at their website, some customer reviews, trying to piece together what they're really offering.
Exactly. Distill the claims, the customer feelings, and honestly, some pretty unique business policies they have.
Okay, so first off, the products seem to fall into like three main buckets based on the materials.
Right.
You've got the botanical extract infused honey. Sounds like that's their best seller.
Mm-hmm.
Then vegan gummies, playing to that natural vegan angle.
Makes sense.
And the third,
An infused lotion. They make a point of saying it's endorsed by top massage therapists.
interesting angle. But let's address the elephant in the room maybe. What is the botanical extract?
That's kind of the core question, isn't it? The sources are big on natural, but super vague on the actual active ingredient.
Yeah, they talk about the co-founder's vision, like a return to a normal state of mind, less mental noise, more clarity, which sounds great, but it's not specific, is it? For products claiming these kinds of effects, you usually expect to hear about, I don't know, adaptogens, something concrete.
But they stick to botanicals. It feels like a deliberate marketing choice, keeping it focused on the feeling, not the science.
Very common in this space. Focus on the benefit, less on the how.
Okay, so let's talk benefits then. What are customers actually saying it does for them?
Well, two things come up constantly in the reviews: sleep and pain, or discomfort.
Right, the testimonials seem pretty specific there.
Definitely. You see names like Heather M., Nicole K., Tina A., all talking about relief, lower joint pain, knee issues, back, neck. Seems quite broad.
And the sleep side?
Yeah, there's a good example from a Joan D. Apparently she struggled maybe with back problems keeping her up.
Okay.
And she says she's now getting like 7 solid hours of good sleep using the honey. That's a pretty specific claim.
That is specific. But then there's this kind of contradictory thing, right, with George F.
Yeah, George F. That one's interesting. He uses it twice a day.
Okay.
Says it gives him a boost of energy in the morning,
Right.
but helps him sleep at night.
Wait, how does one product do both? Energy and sleep. That seems counterintuitive.
It does. It suggests maybe some kind of regulating effect, perhaps.
Uh-huh.
But these sources give zero explanation for how a single extract could do, well, opposite things depending on the time of day.
It's a bit of a head scratcher.
It is. But it seems consumers just accept it because, well, it works for them. The perceived result kind of overrides needing the science bit, maybe.
Okay, so interesting product claims, some slightly paradoxical effects.
Yeah.
But what really makes this stand out is how they back it all up.
You mean the guarantee?
Well, first the numbers. They tout, what, over 6,000 reviews?
Yeah, 6,000 plus real reviews, they say, and over 1,900 five-star customers. The average rating is apparently 4.9 out of 5.
A 4.9 averages. Wow, that's incredibly high.
It really is. And then there's the guarantee, the no questions asked 365-day money-back guarantee.
A full year. That's not normal. Most places give you 30 days, maybe 60.
Exactly. And the no questions asked part seems literal. They list these almost absurd scenarios for returns.
Get this. You can use the entire product.
A whole jar.
Just decide you don't need it anymore and get your money back.
Or your dog licks out half the jar. That's covered.
Seriously.
Yep. Or you drop it, it smashes, spills everywhere, still covered.
That's just, wow.
It gets better. The list apparently includes, and I quote, zombies wipe their brains on it.
Okay, now they're just being provocative. Zombies.
It's marketing genius, though, isn't it? It basically screams, we are so confident you'll love this, there's literally zero risk for you. Eliminate every possible fear.
So you combine that with the other stuff they mentioned, ethical things like no animal testing ever.
Right. Standard good practice points.
Yeah, the usual discounts like a Take-O-5 coupon, free shipping over a certain amount, I think $98.
Yeah, typical e-commerce offers, but it's the whole package.
So pulling it all together, it's natural ingredients, strong customer praise, focusing on pain and sleep.
Those quality of life improvements.
All backed by this absolutely bonkers, unprecedented guarantee. They're selling certainty, total consumer confidence.
It's a powerful signal. Which leads us to that final thought for you, the listener.
Right. What does it actually mean financially for a business to offer a guarantee like that? One that covers using the whole product, accidents even, zombies.
What does that level of aggressive confidence tell you about how often they actually expect people to return it? What's the real calculus behind that risk?
Something to chew on. What does that confidence truly signal about the product itself?